This is your weekly rundown of Season 23, Week 24, Season of the Wish. This week sees Destiny 2 introduce 3 new Crucible maps into the PvP sandbox, and Bungie have teamed up with Relic to develop 3 very cool callout map overviews of each location, going over area names, zones, spawn locations and ammo crates. These maps will be placed into their own separate 3v3 playlist called New Territory, which will replace the 3v3 quick play node and feature the following game modes: Survival, Elimination, Clash, and Collision. Also, any Guardian that engages with the playlist will be awarded with the new Slaycation emblem. Continuing this week is Destiny 2's limited time event PvE challenge, Pantheon, in which you will have to face down a gauntlet of Destiny 2's raid bosses, which escalate in the number of bosses, difficulty and rewards each week. If you'd like to know more about Pantheon, then click the link at the top of the screen. Week 2's bosses are Golgoroth from King's Hall 3rd encounter, Caretaker from Val the Disciple's 2nd encounter, Zorak from Root of Nightmare's 3rd encounter, Atrax 1 from Deepstone Crypt's 2nd encounter, and Oryx, final boss from King's Fall. Also continuing this week we have the Horde game mode Onslaught. If you're unfamiliar, Onslaught is Destiny 2's new PvE wave-based defense activity, where 3 Guardians defend the last city from increasingly difficult waves of the Witness's forces. To find out more, check out our Onslaught Explained link at the top of the screen. For our Legacy rotation, the Dreaming City this week is at a medium curse level. Petrovenge will be in the Devilian Mists with the Oracle Engine mission. The Blind Well features Hive enemies and the Plague, Korregar. The Ascendant challenge will be the Shattered Ruins over in the Spine of Keris. On the Moon, the weekly story mission is a mysterious disturbance. The Trove Guardian is located in the Anchor of Light, while the Wandering Nightmare is the Nightmare of Zortal in Sorrow's Harbour. Nightmare hunts Rotator, Despair, Omnigul, Anguish, and Fanatic Insanity. On Europa this week, Phylax the Warrior will be the Empire Hunt, Asterian's Abyss will be the Eclipse Zone, and the Exo Challenge will be Agility. Days of Eternity Legendary rounds are Fallen, Hive, and Zydron. The Scatterhorn armor set and the Lightkin armor set will be available in Days of Eternity with Weapon Set 3. Chroma Rush, Ignition Code, Grid Skipper, Farewell, Sonja's Tale, Shattered Cipher, Main Ingredient, Long Shadow, Last Dance, Toil and Trouble, Wishbringer, and Last Perdition. The Witch Queen weekly story mission is The Ghosts, Altar of Reflection's Choice, and Altar of Reflection's Insight. The Lightfall weekly mission is Breakneck, the Partition mission will be Ordnance, and the Vex incursion will be Umshire Park. The Corota's End raid challenge this week is the 2nd encounter Across the Bridge, called Precarious Balance. The Root of Nightmare's raid challenge this week is the 3rd encounter Macrocosm, called Cosmic Equilibrium. The King's Fall raid challenge this week is the 1st encounter Totems, called The Grass is Always Greener. The Val the Disciple challenge this week is the 4th encounter Rogue, called Looping Catalyst. The Vault of Glass challenge this week is the 2nd encounter Oracles, called The Only Oracle for You. The Garden of Salvation challenge this week is the 2nd encounter Spy Defense, called A Link to the Chain. And the Last Wish challenge this week is the 1st encounter Kali, called Summoning Ritual. The Pinnacle raid will be the Deepstone Crypt over on Europa, with all challenges available for each encounter. And the exotic rocket launcher Eyes of Tomorrow being farmable from the final boss. The Pinnacle dungeon will be the Pit of Heresy over on the Moon, and the exotic mission rotator will be Vox Obscura, with the Dead Messenger exotic grenade launcher being the main reward. The Season of the Risen weapon set, plus the Tusk Allegiance armor set. And the exotic mission The Whisper is available over in the Interlight node. Lost Sectors, Tuesday Gilded Precept on Neptune for exotic helmets, Wednesday Scavenger's Den on the EDZ for exotic boots, Thursday Skydot 4 on the EDZ for exotic gauntlets, Friday The Quarry on the EDZ for exotic chests, Saturday Aphelios Rest on the Dream City for exotic helmets, Sunday Bay of Drowned Wishes on the Dreaming City for exotic boots, and Monday Chamber of Starlight on the Dreaming City for exotic gauntlets. Also, this week's weapon rotation will start on set 2 on Tuesday's reset. Our 24th feature Nightfall will see us face off against Once Virus the Exhumed Tether in the highest battlegrounds Moon, with the Puriastanax 4 bow being the featured weapon. The 6v6 control node will feature Control, Team Scorched in the Party Relentless playlist, the New Territory Gang rotation in the 3v3 playlist, Hardware Supremacy in Crucible Labs, and Trials of Osiris at the weekend, with bonus Crucible ranks available all week long. And as a reminder, we still have Riven's Wishes and Moments of Triumph 2023. Also, don't forget, with us moving to the final few weeks of the season, this is your reminder to start collecting all of your Season of the Wish Pass items, any items left over from Season of the Witch Season Pass from Bungie.net, any Into the Light items from the Hall of Champions Shacks and our Site 9940, any items from the Helm vendors, Season 20's War Table, Season 21's Sonar Station, Season 22's Ritual Table, and a Lectern of Divination, Season 23's Spirit of Riven, and Riven's Wishes Mara Salve. Plus your reward track items and engrams from Banshee 44, Gunsmith, Shax, Crucible, Zavala, Vanguard, Drifter, Gambit, and Saint 14 Trials. Grab these before the end of the season as they will reset and you will lose all items when the final shape begins. Don't forget you can start completing and hoarding bounties to get a leg up on XP, reward track items, and artifact progression for the final shape. Plus, don't forget your free pile of 700 Bright Dust from the Eververse store. And that's it for the 24th week of Season of the Wish. Thank you for watching. Allons-y.